Halo, halo, się mam to znowu. Ja dzisiaj jest nadal 24 grudnia 2022 roku. Godzina 21:40, kończymy granie. Dobra. Pogadali, idziemy za babeczką, za Bobby. Znowu się chce spać mojej postaci. Jakiś rozpierdol. W sumie chyba nic nie ma. Zawalone. O, komputerek. Komputer Bobby. Okej.
Sweet.
Dobra, notatki ze zwiadu. Jak rozbić bank? W końcu dorwałam mapę podziemi Bostonu. Wiedziałam, że wstawienie swojego człowieka do urzędu mas się opłaci. Jak podejrzewałam, nie trudno było wykiwać tamtejszych bandytów. Idioci nawet nie umieją czytać. Porwali jakiegoś pechowego szabrownika, żeby czytał im co znaleźć i szukają jakiegoś wielkiego skarbu. Głupcy nie wiedzą nawet, jak ważne dokumenty posiadają. To właśnie jest problem bandytów. Nie myślą wielkoskalowo. No dobra, to co wiem. Mapa została stworzona z rozkazu jakiegoś miejskiego planisty z urzędu pewnie. Sebastiana Mulliensa. To tuż przed tym, jak spadły bomby. Zdaje się, że miasto planowało rozwinąć system metra, ale wielkie boom zniweczyło plany. Dobrze, chociaż mapa się komuś przyda. Widoczny jest niżej tunel metra niedaleko od mojej osobistej piwnicy. Tu w dobrym sąsiedztwie, stamtąd zaś sieć podziemnych przejść konserwacyjnych prowadzi prosto do skarbca tego dupka. Muszę tylko się przekopać i będę w środku kotku, ok. Na to, że będę kontynuować pana pracę, panie Mullins, czas wykopać kilka tuneli, ok. Tyrada. Hancock wziął mnie dziś na słowo. Powiedział, że martwi się moją akcją rekrutacyjną. Podejrzewa, że coś kombinuje. Powiedziałam mu, że zawsze coś kombinuje i kazałam mu wrócić. Gdy będę mogła powiedzieć, kazałam mu wrócić, gdy będzie mógł powiedzieć mi coś nowego. Jak tak tak dość Hancocka i jego bezczelnego pyska. Tylko ktoś inny zyska w okolicy do odrobiny władzy, ten się wpieprza i wszystko niweczy. Myślę, że każdy, kto doświadczył przywileju życia w tej dziurze, jest coś mu winien. Myli się, to on jest mi winien czas, jaki tu zmarnowałam. Zostanę kimś, pokażę mu, okej. Nie wiem, otworzę mu ten safe.
How do you learn to do that?
So, here's the deal. You are gonna be doing some digging.
Okay.
What are we digging for? Buried treasure?
You could call it that. But seriously, lay off the questions. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will ya?
Dobra. Nie za bardzo to wygląda na stały tunel, ale...
Hey, I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man.
Starting to feel like we're doing charity. Did you just hear something?
It's crawling with Mirelurks.
Bail!
Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Good luck down there, new
Damn
guy.
it, where are they?
That, my friend, how it's done.
For the Minutemen.
Dobra. Przebili się akurat jak przyszliśmy i okazuje się, że chyba ją nie płaciło za bardzo. Też lepiej by było kogoś niewolnika jakoś znaleźć. Mhm. Generator czy coś. Okej, tu coś wygląda jakby się dało zrobić. Dobra, to chyba wracamy do niej, nie?
What is going on in my tunnel?
Looks like we are having crab for dinner tonight.
You'd eat Mirelurk? Ugh, no. Disgusting. Tough, but somehow slimy at the same time. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Who is this guy?
He's just the guy we need to speed things along. Likes gadgets, money, and not much else. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Okej.
Bobby.
I'll catch up to you. Order yourself a bowl of noodles if I get held up.
No dobra, czyli w sumie nic ciekawego tu się nie stało. W ogóle jakiś czas temu, odkąd tu jestem, to tam taka śrubka w tym w klamce od łazienki była z górnej części padnięta i kurwiłem się, poszedłem to naprawić. Zrobiłem to tak na słowo honoru, ale się naprawiło. Ale naprawione jest. Jak nie będą mocno szarpać, tak będą tym napierdalać, to
What was that? Something hit me. Oh, it's my bag.
a jak ich nie będzie odpierdalał jakoś za
Running
mocno,
from
to ten z tą klamką to
home.
nic się nie stanie. O, ktoś nie żyje.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
Okej.
Maniacs wielding guns. I feel safer already.
We got a comedian here? Look around, jackass. Good neighbor takes care of itself. That's how it works. And the Institute better learn that no synth double is gonna go unnoticed in this town. Now maybe you get out of my face, huh?
Excuse me.
The Institute and their synths. Not so scary now, huh?
Memory Dan. Jakaś lala.
Hey,
Aha. The Fear Trail.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes
Co z
it.
tymi kurwa wszystkimi tymi magazynami?
been talk about Vault 81. Some problem there you were caught up in? Quarantine or some such? Damn, you get around.
True. Dużo tu zaułków.
Concern. Move it.
Co?
Beat it, chump.
Okej, spierdalam.
Yeah?
Stay free, man.
What, you dry? Head over to the third rail.
To tu ktoś sra? A nie, to manekin. Chodźmy do hotelu Roxford czy tam coś takiego i zapytajmy się o tę maszynę, czy nie potrzebujemy.
Are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Okej.
Oh man, someone new! You need some Jet, man? Home-brewed, reasonable prices?
What's Jet?
You don't know? It's the best. It just hypercharges everything. Like you got the speed of 10 men in one inhaler.
Okej.
What other kinds of chems do you have?
Well, You got your medicinal shit, Rad-X and Rad-Away for radiation sickness. Hey, do you think that's why they call it Rad-X? That's far out. Mentats are for the sciencey types, you know, eggheads looking for a boost to solve big problems. Buff-outs for the muscle men. Fuck, just try it all is what I say.
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, a few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
Okay.
You said there are gunners out there?
The blackest-hearted mercs around, friend. Well-armed, organized. So, you know, make sure they don't catch you.
Anything more you can tell me about hallucinogen?
Like I said, that name's killer. They probably made all kinds of chemicals worth grabbing. The Gunners were willing to send a team in there, and those guys don't go after lame marks.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
Okay.
Before you even start, let's get to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Can you tell me a bit about this hotel?
Oh, why do they always have questions? The Hotel Rexford used to be a grand establishment. We even had guests that didn't throw up all over the floor. But now the only people who come by are looking for somewhere to nurse a hangover or shoot up chems. So, still want a room?
Who owns this place?
Mr. Morowski. Oh, you should have seen him in his day. This place used to be flowing with high-end chems, beautiful clients, and oh, the parties. But now he just stews in the back office and disgraces his parents' memory. I swear, if they knew how far he's fallen, they'd die all over again. So why don't you rent a room before I get worked up?
Tell me more about this Morowski character.
Oh, why bother? He's worthless. The other big names caught him with his pants down, and now he just has this ratty hotel. That's the way Good Neighbor operates. The strong make it to the top, until someone stronger kicks them down. Now, are you buying this room, or not?
Tell me a bit about yourself, Claire.
I have been working in this hotel for over 40 years, and this is not how I imagined spending my retirement. Now, are you done being nosy, or are you getting a room?
Not interested.
Mark another in the moocher column.
You... I love you. If all my customers were you, that would be super swell. Now I got all kinds of chems looking for a home.
Okay.
Just looking.
Hey, take your time.
Uh-huh.
Gdzieś jest tylko po pigule czy po czymś.
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Why do you ask?
Just trying to get a feel for you. Ain't exactly the safest neighborhood, so I like to know who's gonna cause trouble. Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing. I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered, which is where you come in.
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
Isn't brewing equipment going to be kinda large?
Usually it is, but apparently this machine has been miniaturized, so that shouldn't be a problem. Are you gonna take the job?
I think I already found it. It's called the Drinkin' Buddy.
You're kidding. That's the brewing machine I was telling you about. Why don't you let me buy it off you? 100 caps, plus beer.
How much are you paying?
100 caps. So, do we have a deal?
Sure. We've got a deal.
Great. Bring it on in and I'll get your caps.
Okej. Nie będę się z nimi targował, bo ten zaraz zacznie pizdę drzeć. O, kurwa, wykorzystujesz ludzi.
I've never actually been in here before.
Well, I'll be damned. You're that Minuteman, aren't you? Garvey. Good to meet you, pal. You're one of the good guys.
Thanks for saying that.
Keep on keeping on, all right? This is for you. I'm sure you'll put it to good use.
Every little bit helps. We'll be sure to put this to good use.
Seriously?
Okay.
Don't have
Let's
no
head in.
handouts.
Engaging complement subroutine. Looking good.
Nie mogę sprintem teraz biegać, ty. Teraz pytanie, czy ten gnój wejdzie za mną, czy nie?
Greetings, new friends. I am the
Rufus,
Drinkin'
what the heck is this
But
thing?
you can
It's that
just
brewing
call
machine
me
I was telling
Buddy.
you about.
I am here to provide entertainment.
Oh,
and
man.
I
That's
sold
awesome.
libation.
I'm gonna store my
Fine,
vodka
just
in this
get
thing.
it set up over at the bar and out my doorway.
Commencing normal operations.
It's my favorite
Hey,
person.
Rufus.
Got
Hey,
some
thanks for
premium
your
shit
help.
here.
Buddy here is even better than I was hoping for. Here's your money.
Dobra.
Hey. What do you have? Sure thing.
Co tam masz? Masz jak w banku. O. Chyba bedshoty mam, nie? Ja używam bedshotów. Hispanico to nie. No mam co, 10, 110 czy coś takiego miałem? Kids Rockets, Harpo. Fusion Core, kurwa ile. Weź. Mogę posortować po ilości. O.
Good to see you again.
I'll take a look.
Let me know.
Dobra, myślę. To.
Greetings,
Excuse me.
buddy.
I just clean up around here.
Głosu nie ma zajebistego, ale wyglądowo. Dobra, wynajmę sobie chyba
Hey.
ten pokój.
Oh, you staying with us today? Rent.
Dobra, dawaj.
All right. Here's your money.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
Dobra. Idę przekimać, bo przecież zaraz ten wykorkuję mu postać. Chemia. Oho, też ma jakaś. Dobra, zaraz. Najpierw idę przekimać, potem będę tu buszował. Ten. Kołnierzyk. Top floor, w sensie najwyższe w top floor, czy... Kurwa, prawie do windy spadłem. Kurwa. O.
Hey.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait. Are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What is it? How did you get through these last 200 years untouched?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you were pretty ugly before.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Trzyma inny gule, o co mu chodzi? Smażec w grze.
That was so good. You know, we should do that more often.
Co tam perston? Dobra, tu. Muszę iść do lekarza, żeby mnie kurwa wyleczył z bycia zarażonym przez jakieś kurwa rzeczy, których... Zapisik. Zmianku. Otworonko. Bieranko.
Yes. I don't think you should be doing that.
Kurwa, co za down, nie? Czy jak włamuje się do czerwonego, to on od razu spinę ma, co za...
How's it going?
Jak mam hasło?
So that,
Aha, dobra.
that's it, huh?
Let's
No bo chuj, w tego wczytam zaraz, nie?
You did good.
Tak, przystępu. Dziennik prochowy, odlot, ja latam. Kurde, czy się elektrownie, nie wiem nawet co to znaczy, chłopie, tylko szybciej obrót. A ty, wygrzewek, który pieszy. Wybić się pięścią przez drewnią płytę, tak, to było łatwe. Wybić się pięścią przez 10. Jestem nieliczny. Wybić się pięścią przez stalowe płyty, gdzie mu piszę lewą ręką, muszę iść po steampaki. Co no? Aha, wygrzewa Psycho. Musiałem kazać Rufusowi odbudować ten terminal, naćpałem się Psycho i gdy pisałem nagle rany, to było tak jakbym nie umiał nie być zły. Zacząłem walić w klawiaturę, walić w nie, walić i walić. Potem pójść, może powinien się położyć. Bez wszystkiego. Tajemnica świetnego handlarza prochami to proste osobiste doświadczenie, dlatego nauki nie będę lepiej. No dobra. Sobie. Rad out. Tuśmy byli tamtego. Co ty kurwa jesteś?
Boss Murawski don't like to be disturbed. Be quick.
Stan Stalwagowski.
Look, I know it's an open door, but it's like a philosophically open door, okay? Get the hell out.
What's up, Murawski?
You want a room? Claire runs the desk. Give her something to do besides breathing down my neck.
Hotel ain't what it used to be, but don't go shooting it up.
Excuse me.
Keep things cool, and we won't have to tussle, got it?
Okej, że po prostu nic do powiedzenia nie mają nikt.
In case you're wondering, the Diamond City radio signal comes in loud and clear here in Good Neighbor. And that Travis, man,
Old State House, okej.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Did.
We didn't get to the
Saved
top of this
Rex
town
Goodman
by playing
from the Super
fair.
Mutants, right? Guess not everyone appreciates the bond, am I right?
Kurwa, jak ciemno.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Myślę, że kurwa zgnilizna.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Flying ship. Jak Włoch. Wszyscy mają taki bostoński / włoski akcent. O, cela jest nawet. Co tam na tej celi jakaś ta tacka. Kurwa.
Wait. So let me get this straight. There was an old Chinese submarine in the harbor? Jeez, now I heard everything.
Okej. Tam pewnie balkon jest.
Vault suit, huh? Classy.
Got a lot on my mind. Excuse me.
Too
Hello.
bad about Finn. Gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls round. Oh well. What can I do for our newcomer?
What's your story, Hancock?
My favorite subject. I came into this town about a decade ago. Had a smooth set of skin back then. While I was busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. Only one of its kind left, and only one hit. Oh man, the high was so worth it. Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
All that chem use definitely prepared you for a career in politics.
People respect me because I don't put myself above them, alright? I sling and shoot up just like the next guy. Now, before you bring me down, is there anything else you need?
Tell me more about this town of yours, Good Neighbor.
It's all about the people, understand? They're freaks, misfits, and troublemakers, and that's why I love them. Everyone here lives their own life, their own way. No judgments. Now, was there anything else?
Did I hear you talking about the Institute?
You like my little speech? I do it every once in a while in case they're listening in. I want those synth makers to know that Good Neighbor is off limits. No one gets replaced in my town. But hey, weren't we talking about your needs? What did you come here for?
Why does the Institute replace people?
Hell if I know. Mess with people's heads, control us from the shadows, or maybe they do it just because they can. No one knows where the Institute is, what kind of people they are, or why they've decided to engineer their own slaves. There it is. Just to be clear, everyone's welcome in Good Neighbor. I don't care if you're a synth, ghoul, or even a super mutant, so long as you play nice. And let me tell you, synths still under the Institute's control don't play nice. Done talking about this. What else you need?
Dobra.
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
What else can you tell me about Pikmin Gallery?
Nothing. That's why I'm paying you to go out there.
Actually, I've already been to Pickman Gallery.
No shit. All right. What'd you find?
Okay.
Let's just say Pickman's art isn't gonna have much resale value once all those bodies start decaying.
Well, they say all artistic inspiration is ephemeral, am I right? Wish I could say that was the most twisted thing I've ever heard of, but it ranks up there. Top 3. I'll put the word out. Tell people to stay clear of that area. Hiring you is definitely one of my better moments. Here, spend the money in good health.
Czemu Preston jest zjebany?
Mayor Hancock?
Something up? Go ahead.
Okej. Preston jest spierdolony. Powiedziałem sarkazmem, a ten zaczął spinać. Ty, co za kurwa jełop.
You call that a gun?
Need to sell some junk? Head to Daisy's discounts.
Jeszcze mamy memory den. Zobaczymy. O kurwa.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Czysty garniturek.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Już nie wali heroiny?
To feel like a stranger. Cause we're all
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you.
Hey, I had
Not
some
anymore.
hang-ups the first time I dated a girl.
So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Hey.
Here on Gunner business. So
Hey
back
there.
off.
Get out of my face.
Look, pal, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though.
Co on jest syntem
That's
chyba.
how it goes when you roam
Tak
with the
wygląda.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. But you just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
Niech spierdala Preston na razie, bo przecież szlak może trafić.
Hey.
Yeah, what is it?
Hold up a sec.
What do you want?
Your thoughts?
I'd kill for a drink. Come to think of it, I have.
Your thoughts?
Man, I could really use a cigarette.
Your thoughts?
Let's get this show on the road.
Your thoughts?
You point, and I'll shoot. Pretty simple arrangement.
Your thoughts?
Walk 100 miles if I knew there was a pile of caps waiting for me at the end.
Your thoughts?
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, you just let me know.
Your thoughts?
This is a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Your thoughts?
Axes to grind. Hell, I have a ton of them.
Your thoughts?
Keep leading and I'll follow you. That was the deal, right?
Your thoughts?
Play your cards right and we stand to make a whole lot of money.
Your thoughts?
The open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
Didn't have anything else.
Fine by me.
Dobra. To już skończyła śpiewać? Tak.
Running from something? Welcome home.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
What, you need something to take the edge off?
Excuse me, miss.
Hotel Rexford.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I've never heard that song before. Who wrote it?
I did. Everything I sing is an original. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. You're a survivor, aren't you? I bet the whole world could stand in your way and you'd just keep going. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
Oh, I woke up here. Just me, my underwear, and regret.
That sounds like the beginning of a great song. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
Do you know where I can find her?
I guess that depends on why you're looking for her.
Her family hired me to find out what happened to her.
Well, I suppose it won't hurt to tell you.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on.
Oh, nie.
Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense.
Wszystkich tam zabiłem.
That irresistible.
Ham, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Okay.
Hey, Magnolia.
Something I can do for you, handsome?
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right. Let me get my coat.
Jestem, co Heather na to powie.
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie's been here a long time, I take it?
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
Come on, tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
You really want to know? It's all in the songs. Everything I am. Now, can I help you with anything else?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat.
Oi, we got beer. If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Okej, ale Rudera.
I haven't been out on the town in too long. Thank you. I'm afraid my first love is always going to be the stage, though. I hope you understand. I just can't get too attached. I'll see you around, good neighbor. When I'm up there singing, I'll be thinking of you.
Ciekawszy header, nie ma nic do powiedzenia. O nie, spadłem. O nie, spadam.
Your room is upstairs, top floor. The last one on the
Co, już
right
mam na
down.
zawsze ten pokój, czy co?
Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
Better keep your iron strapped on.
Na razie to było. A
Friendly
to,
advice.
to hotel, to jest Den Memory.
Did you hear that?
You hear that?
Co? Nie oboje coś słyszeli. A tutaj no. Jeszcze idę do barmana pogadać.
Enjoy your stay.
Peace, brother.
Order up, or forever hold your damn mouth shut.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Don't bother tipping. I'm already overcharging you.
Co za kutas.
Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty boy to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry, I'll know when it is.
I don't do work unless I know who's paying the bills.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I
Hancock.
represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the caps. Internal political struggle. You know how it is. Look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about. Just clear out the warehouses and get paid. Simple.
3 locations? That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten the pot a bit. 250.
Too low. Barely covers the risks.
All right, Gov. 300.
More money, Charlie.
Giving me a right kick in the elbows. We'll make it 400, but that's as high as I'm going.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
No, ten to jest gościu, który właśnie
Smell that? That's freedom.
należy do mojej grupy. Do mojej grupy, nie wiem, ludzi. Teraz by się przydał tylko Tommy Gun. Jeszcze teraz byś Tommy Guna. By było jak w filmach. Zresztą chciałem już dawno z niego postrzelać i tak chodziłem bez niego cały czas. Tylko musiałbym chyba do sanktuarium trafić, nie? Kurwa, tam coraz więcej ludzi jest.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible.
W sumie chciałem tego.
Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life.
Chuj, tak nie biegam z tymi.
Take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand.
Nie biegam z czym?
I really do appreciate it.
Z bronią ręczną. Bez kluby zawsze zajmować.
Folks,
O, jesteś. Lecę zadając... O, i super. Ej to.
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
I've never been the hammer and nails sort of guy.
No to co? Aha, no jeszcze muszę to odłożyć. Pokaż mi to. Rapid Automatic, Powerful Automatic Receiver. Standard Barrel, Short and Barrel. Wydaje. Czy jak ten supresor raczej nie. Per shot recoil. Range mix minimum maksimum minus 75, co to znaczy? Co, że... Okej. Aha, że minus 70 range. Minimalny minus 75%, maksymalny minus 125, ale to celność jest większa. I zasięg też z jakiegoś powodu, nie wiem co. Aha, bo ten to jeszcze więcej. Tu na nomazel wejść. Dopiero teraz, o. Rounds max 4, recoil minimum maximum minus 20. Muzzle break wygląda dobrze. Ej, jakie tutaj Mausery, Zigzauer, Ziggy, supery. Normalny to czym auto chyba 45, nie? Strzela się. Jak już to mi na szybkostrzelności zależało.
Folks say every single ghoul goes feral. It's just a matter of time.
To oryginalne wchodzi, nie? Na tą broń. Szybkostrzelanie się zwiększa, mniejsza. Dobra, to jest 75 FN mogę mieć na razie. Co to tam za różnica? Teraz. Staw. No, jak to się robiło, żeby żeby zapisać? Ulubiona właśnie. Tu. 5 godzin. Tu zawsze było trochę do przodu z tym snem. Dobra. Tak, amfiteatr ogólnie to rozpierdolony został w Drobylnak. Dlatego trochę lipa. Zabiłem chyba siostrę tego typa. Tak to się właśnie kończy. O, 100 ten. Pokażcie mi to. Dobra.
Yes.
What are you? Oh, shit! There! Waste them! What the?
Safety off. I think we have company.
No.
Oh yeah!
Co? Żywym ogiem napierdalam. O, super ty, temu to się podoba, mi się to też podoba, że mu się to... Chciałem tego zrobić. Jestem pewien, że ktoś mógł zrobić naprawdę taki zajebisty, wielki mod na tą grę, bo ona ma duży potencjał, ale musiałby się wziąć do roboty za to. Podnosiłem znowu kwoty. Ivy bugi. A to chyba po prostu są te na krew, ale krwi nie mają swojej. Dobra. 102 pociski. No nie wiem. Ale to bierzemy w chuj amunicji do tego. Przynajmniej jak na razie. 3-9 magazynków. Mniej więcej. A to jest stat, tak. A co mi tu jeszcze coś każe zrobić? Aha, bo to jest kolejny.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Take a hike.
You're starting to have fun.
Co tam się kurwa dzieje za tą ścianą? W zaułku. Jak w New Vegas, tam gdzie trupa się z tym w dołku widziało. Aha, tam tych ludzi to chyba przez przypadek zajebałem w takim razie. Miałem 3 miejsca, no i 3 magazyny w takim... No nie wiem, coś mówią o tym. W jakimś zaułku.
You find it yet? What's the holdup?
A lot of boxes, okay? Just hold on to your ass.
It's like all I'm good for is waiting around. Jesus.
Okej.
Oh, it's on! What are you, an idiot?
That's how we do things around here. Pretty sure we're not alone.
Incoming!
Wasting time. Opening fire!
O, dodano mi tę amunicję. Za co mi dodało tą amunicję? Czy to jest coś z broni? Nie, to nie wiem za co dostałem tą amunicję. No i sprzątanką.
Well, they're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Czek. O, ten jakiś miał tutaj karabin taki. Tylko, że z bocznym ładowaniem, no ja to dało. Dobra. Właśnie.
Nice.
They got the drop on us! What the? Just get madder. Disappearing act ain't fooling me.
Okay, that looked like it hurt.
Swap you out!
Kurwa, przejdziesz?
Think you know the score, huh?
We got incoming. I've got your back.
Knocked up another kill for me.
No. Strach, nie ma typa. O, rajdersi. Rajder. Nie ma kur... A. Tu, 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 tu. Tu, tu, tu. Co to było? Mysterious Man? Mysterious Magnum Revolver. Myślę, żeby nie przejść na jakąś gierkę, na jakiś Skyrim czy coś. Na przykład. Trochę żeśmy poszczeloli. Z tego, z karabinów, teraz może trochę z łuku. Tym bardziej tam trochę bliżej do zakończenia gierki jest. Naprawdę zostały 2 dodatki, fabuła. Czy nawet mniej niż 2 dodatki, bo już lecę tam z jednym dosyć ostro. Mówię, na 2 godzinki tego niestety się marnowało. Widzę, że tracę amunicję. No. Ale fajny dzień. Napierdalałem sobie w gierki dzisiaj dosyć więcej niż normalnie. Usiadłem i pograłem po prostu.
Yes?
Huh?
Hey,
Don't
Charlie.
have no hand.
I've heard some exterminator cleaned out the rats in the old warehouses. Wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Rats? What are you talking about?
Oh, me? I'm just shooting the breeze, Gov. Don't pay me no mind. By the way, you left some caps behind last time you were here. Big 'em out, too. Lucky old Charlie is watching out for you.
Charlie.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear it.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
The third rail. Is this your place?
What? Nah, God. Place is Hancock's. Oh, Charlie just keeps the floor clean and the drinks dirty. So, you buying or what?
So Hancock's the owner?
That's right. Owner and mayor of this whole bloody town. Trust me, never get on his bad side. Oh, and stay clear of his bodyguard. So, what's your poison?
Hancock has a bodyguard?
Yeah. A redhead with the condescending stare. Trust me, Cub, something about her ain't right. Not that I'd ever admit saying that. I'm trying to sell drinks here. You in?
What's the word around town?
They say there's a newcomer around here who doesn't understand that I'm a bartender, not a damn juice pot. Now, are you gonna drink?
Not today.
Suit yourself, asshole.
Hey, how's the family doing?
Same as always.
I gotcha. You say hi
Okej.
to mom and pop for me, okay?
Oczywiście, a jak to jest ten? Mimika rybki? Czy no? Otwarte usta. Było tej rybki, czyli tak, a mama, to coś wtedy
Your
jest.
buddy McCready's got a rep here in Good Neighbor. Bad attitude. Good aim.
Jeszcze tu nie byliśmy. Kurwa, ciemno w dupie. Okej. Śpi. Świczki. Bateria tam. Robiono. Co gości luje po chemioterapii.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
I to.
Hi.
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
Escape? What do you mean?
Reliving old memories. Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all listened to the Silver Shroud versus Captain Cosmos. Even Pa was there. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
That's an understatement.
Things may look bad, but we gotta try to make it better. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
What plan?
I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I might do it, if you make it worth my while.
I can give you some caps up front. Just promise you'll help me.
Do you really need the costume?
With the gun, I'm just another armed hooligan. But if the Silver Shroud came to life and helped people, it would give everyone hope.
As it happens, I already have your costume.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
What are you planning next?
I'm still working that out. Some details I want to run by you. Well, after you give me the costume, that is.
First the reward.
Here. After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
What happens to the suit?
Oh, I have an idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryo vault and all.
If I go along with this, I could use a little extra.
If it'll get you to help, sure. I may be able to scrounge up a couple of things.
Why me?
You helped me out when everyone else just laughed at me. And you're from the olden days, just like me. You know how much things have fallen, how much we gotta fight for, to make the place better. So you win?
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here's some calling cards, I guess.
Okay.
When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
No pochybel skurwysynom, jak to mówię. O, pokaż mi ten broń. Co to jest? Srebrny pistolet? O, 45 APC. Ale i tak lepszy nawet. 70? A 40? Kibelki. Warsztat.
I'm a bit busy. What is it?
Okay. Komputerek. Dobra, myślę, że tutaj potem akurat do nich to wpadnę później. Jeszcze. Jest jeszcze coś, no.
Can't pick this.
Teraz to ten. Po prostu wychodzę z
The
tego.
memory loungers are complex pieces of equipment. Please don't lean on them, John.
Dobra. Skoczę do domku, żeby poulepszać. Bo przecież dramat. Głównym biegać. W stroju i tak dalej.
City's own Nick Valentine is reportedly investigating the circumstances surrounding former
Odejdź.
residents of the West State.
I've never been the hammer and nails sort of guy.
Residing with a boy he played with.
Aha, bo go przerobić się mogę, bo jest tym. Bo jest ulepszony.
Now it seems the whole story may.
O, to
It's unclear if this
od razu lepiej.
boy was being held against his will. Should you happen to spot the man, don't hesitate to get word from Nick Valentine.
Dobra. A, i nie mogę zmienić amunicji. No dobra. Będzie. I tak te feny to chyba już się się zaczęły kończyć tamte poprzednie, nie? Wydaje. Slick.
Did you hear that?
You hear that?
Okay. Dance, to znaczy. Tu pokrycie pierdolność te hybrydowe. Mark 5. O, a to w ogóle jest Advanced Hybrid film Mark 5. Dobra. Co, i to jest jako ciuszek, czy co to jest? Jest chyba jako koczyk, nie? O, wyjebał gierkę. O, to akurat. Także następnego siemano.